While resting, he suddenly heard the sound of footsteps on dry straw. He silently thought, "Sure enough, a thief has come." He quickly gripped the spear in his hand and sat bolt upright. Before him, a pair of unusually large, bare feet were approaching. When he saw the approaching figure clearly, the landowner's face immediately changed color, his eyes wide with extreme terror. The visitor was not human, but a giant demon, with blazing red hair and fur bearing its fangs and claws, its appearance incredibly ferocious. As the demon lunged, the landowner quickly used his spear to stab it, wounding it and causing it to roar in pain. The demon let out an earth-shattering roar, its sound echoing like a clap of thunder in the dead of the silent night. Wounded, the demon did not attack further, but turned and fled, disappearing into the darkness, leaving the landowner trembling. Not daring to stay, the landowner fled for his life. Midway, he was fortunate enough to encounter the workers who were returning. He quickly stopped them, frantically telling them to return home immediately, warning that staying would be life-threatening. Upon returning home, he was still in shock. His wife advised him to rest, but he insisted on going back to the fields, fearing the workers would be wasteful. The next morning, despite the danger, the landowner went back to the fields to continue supervising his unfinished harvest. While everyone was working, a roar like thunder again echoed from afar, heralding the return of the vicious demon. Knowing the demon had returned, the landowner shouted in panic, urging everyone to flee quickly to save their lives. His wife advised him to abandon the remaining grain, but he was reluctant to part with his property, arguing it was money, the fruit of a year's labor that could not be abandoned. Determined not to give up, he bought bows and arrows to arm his workers. He promised a large reward to anyone who could kill the demon. The next day, they went to the fields again. One group harvested, while another group stood guard with bows and arrows, ready to deal with the demon. As expected, the demon appeared once again. It loomed towards the field, its target unchanged. Seeing the demon, the landowner immediately ordered everyone to draw their bows. He shouted loudly, demanding they shoot their arrows immediately. Countless arrows flew towards the demon, sticking all over its body. However, it seemed largely unharmed. Hit by arrows, the demon once again fled.